Hello, I'm Chantal Nicholson, Chef Patron of Treadwell's in London. Today I'm going to be making a recipe from my new book, Planted, which is a fermented mushroom pate with Lapsang Souchong jelly. So the first step is to chop the mushrooms, mix them with the thyme, shallots, a little bit of Madeira, and then we're going to ferment them for 3 days to get some real umami flavour going on. This is a plant-based dish, meaning there's no animal products in it at all. So just roughly chop the shallots. So we've got our mushrooms and our shallots in a bowl. We're going to add a little bit of thyme and then the rest of the ingredients. Allow it to ferment, which will create a really rich umami flavour. So in goes the Madeira, a little bit of olive oil, and some rice milk, seasoned well. So you can use any non-dairy milk, such as rice milk, oat milk, or almond milk. So we're going to mix that together, pack it into a jar, and allow it to ferment for at least 3 days to get some really rich flavour in there. So the mushrooms have been fermenting for 3 days now, and they've got this wonderful richness, lovely scent coming from them. We're just going to remove the thyme and then pan fry them off in some hot oil, and we're going to add this delicious liquid here, reduce it right down so we've got a really nice sticky pate. So the mushrooms have been cooking for about 10 minutes now, and they've got a nice caramelisation to them. We're going to add the liquid and cook this out until it's almost evaporated. So as you can see, most of the liquid's all evaporated, so all the flavour's been concentrated in there. So next, we're going to blend it up. As always, just make sure you get everything out of the pan so you've got all the goodness in there and you're not wasting anything. So we're going to blend it until there's still a little bit of texture to it, so it's not completely smooth. So this is our pate. As you can see, it's got a little bit of texture in there to keep some bite. So we're just going to pop it into the mould. We'll let that set up in the fridge and then put the jelly on top. So once it's been smoothed over, we're going to pop it in the fridge for a couple of hours to set up. So to make the Lapsang Souchong jelly, we're going to have some boiling water, which we're going to pop the tea into. Allow it to steep for a couple of minutes. It's got a really lovely smoky flavour. Going to add some maple syrup for sweetness. And a little bit of Madeira. We're using Vege-Gel here because obviously it's plant-based as opposed to animal-based, and it sets quite quickly, so you need to be quite fast to mix it in and then strain it off. So we're just going to pour that on top of the pate. And finish with a few little thyme leaves as well for extra flavour and to add a little bit of greenery as well. So it's going to sit in the fridge for another couple of hours so it's nice and chilled, and then I suggest serving it with some crispy toast.